Hello, everyone, and welcome to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City for the second of the AFC wildcard games. And the Kansas City Chiefs, the AFC Conference Championship team, will play the Miami Dolphins, who made it here via victory in the wildcard over the Houston Oilers, 23-20 in overtime. And waiting in the wings in the conference championship game are Buffalo. Buffalo will host Miami if Miami win, and if Kansas City wins, then Buffalo will go to Kansas City. So the story of the game so far: in the first quarter, 12-15, a 60-yard pass from Kansas quarterback Steve DeBerg to Stephon Page, and a extra point by Nick Lowry gave Kansas a 7-0 lead. At 7:30, a fumble recovery in the end zone off a block punt by Jeff Cross, and a extra point by Pete Stoyanovich tied the game up at 7-7. At 5 minutes remaining in the third period, Mark Duper, the wide receiver of Miami, was injured and he's out for the rest of the game. In the second quarter at 8:15, Pete Stoyanovich converted a 34-yard field goal to give Miami a 10-7 lead, and at 55 seconds left in the half, he also converted a 27-yard field goal to leave the halftime score at 13-7. In the third period, at 11:15, a 29-yard fumble return by Chris Martin and an extra point by Nick Lowry put the Chiefs back up on top, 13-14. With 6 minutes remaining in the third, Pete Stoyanovich hit a 50-yard field goal to again put Miami in front, 16-14. And finally, with 3 minutes remaining, Nick Lowry converted a 31-yard field goal to leave the score as it currently is. The Chiefs leading 17-16 at the start of the fourth period. Miami are playing off a minus Fiat 3 adjustment. Kansas are 0. So we start the fourth quarter with Kansas in possession, 3rd and 7 at the Miami 48-yard line. It's going to be an inside run against a pass. So Steve DeBerg under center to get this fourth quarter off. Takes the snap and hands the ball off to Christian Okoye. And it's going to be an unusual result to start. And that's going to be a rare result. Broken play, quarterback slips and falls laterals to the guard David Lutz, who lurches ahead, and he gains 9 yards on a first down. So everything going off at the start of this game. We've already had an interception return, a fumble recovered in the end zone, and now we've had the guard picking up a lateral pass, a backward pass, and making 9 yards. So 1st and 10 to the Chiefs, leading by 1, and we're at the 39 of Miami. Short pass against the safe. So DeBerg takes the snap, looking for Christian Okoye. And they're going to make a 1-yard gain and bring up the second down. 2nd and 9 to the Chiefs. Medium pass against a safe. So DeBerg takes the snap, drops back, looks for Stephon Page. Is B a 2 pass? He is. So it's thrown into coverage. And it's going to be incomplete. 3rd down. to Kansas. 3rd and 9 at Miami's 38-yard line. So medium pass against a pass defense. DeBerg drops back. Looks to pass to Fred Jones. Is Jay a zero pass? He is not. So the quarterback is sacked unless he's got the shriek mark, and he does have the shriek mark. So I think that is a throwaway. Let me just check that. And DeBerg is going to run. So he's going to take an outside run. And he is an F. And he's going to lose 4 yards. He'd have been better off taking the incomplete, but such is life. So 4th down and 13 at the 42. That would be a 59-yard field goal, and there's no way they're going to go for that. So we're going to bring out the punter, Brian Barker. So he gets a 37-yard punt down to the 5-yard line, and it's going to be returned by Tony Martin. And he is going to be hit back into the end zone, and it's going to be a safety. He run back into the end zone, trying to find ground, and gives away a safety. So, with 12:30 remaining in the game, the Chiefs go 3 up with a safety, taking the lead to 19-16. And Pete Stoyanovich will have to come and kick off from their own 20. That'll be a 50-yard kickoff down to the 30-yard line of the Chiefs. And this is going to be returned by Nasworthen. And he's going to go long. Reverse field breaks loose for 66 plus 2, 68 yards. Right back to the 2-yard line of the Dolphins. And all of a sudden, the Dolphins are under a great deal of pressure. The Chiefs 1st and 10 at the Dolphins 2, leading by 3. And there's going to be an outside run against a safe defense. Dolphins have to stop this from being a 7. It needs to, the maximum they should really need to give up is a field goal. But DeBerg drops back, hands the ball off to Christian Okoye. Is SB a 2 run? He is not. They're within 2 scores in the 4th, so he is, because the game is within 2 scores, so it's game on the line, and he's got the star inside the circle, so he becomes a 2. So he goes to the XR column. Is I a 2 run? He's not. And so he gets the 2 yards and a touchdown. So within 3 minutes of the 2.5 minutes of the start of this quarter, the Chiefs with this extra point, 63 on a AA extra point. We'll have to check that. It is good. So they've added 7 points to their score within the first 2.5 minutes and now lead by 8. Miami 16, Kansas 26. So Nick Lowery will kick off. And it's a poor kick, only 44 yards. So down to the 21-yard line of the Dolphins, going to be returned by Mark Logan. And Logan will return it 14 yards out to the 35, and it's going to be first down and 10 to Miami, trailing by 10. And Marino comes out, screen pass against a safe defense. Marino takes the snap, and he's looking for Sammy Smith. It's K0 pass. He is not. So he gets the ball completed, and they gain 6 yards. Second down and 4 from their own 41-yard line. Sorry, Buffalo waiting in the conference finals, and it's going to be an inside run against a pass defense. Marino drops back, hands the ball off to Sammy Smith. Is TB a 2 run? He is not. So it gets ahead for 3 yards, and 3rd and 1 at the 44-yard line of Miami. Short pass against a run defense. Marino takes the snap, drops back, looks for Tony Martin. Is TB or QB a 2 pass? TB we already know is not, but QB is. So Tony Martin goes to the excess column. See a 2 pass? No. Gets 10 yards and a first down. So Miami first down, trailing by 10 at the 46 of the Chiefs. Outside run against a pass. Marino under center takes the snap, turns and hands the ball off to Sammy Smith again. Is E a 2 run? He is not. Is EC a 0 run? He's not. So they get another 10 yards. Is that enough for a first down? The measurement comes out, and it is a first down. So 10-15 remaining. 1st and 10 to Miami at the 36-yard line of the Chiefs. Inside run against a safe. Marino drops back, hands the ball off again to Sammy Smith, and it's going to be an unusual result. He's going to get 2 yards. Has Sammy Smith got the good quality? He doesn't, so he's going to fumble. Is EC rated 0? He's not, so Pharrell Edwards drops on the ball and recovers it for Miami. 9:45 remaining, trailing by 10. And so we're going to use box A on the cards for Miami. And it's going to be a long pass against a pass defense, straight into it. Marino drops back, looks for Tony Martin. Is E a 0 pass? He is not. He is rated 1, so it's incomplete. 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 9, sorry. 3rd and 9. So a screen pass against a pass defense. Marino dropping back, and he's looking for Pharrell Edmonds. Is GB a 0 pass? He's not. So goes to the XS column. Is G a 2 pass? He's not. He gets 14 yards and a first down at the 20-yard line of the Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the Chiefs 20 for the Dolphins. Short pass against a safe defense. So Marino takes the snap, drops back, looking for Tony Martin again. Is D a 0 pass? He is not. Solo tackle, and Martin will gain 7 yards. 2nd and 3 at the 13 of the Chiefs. Outside run against a run defense. Marino under the center takes the snap, drops back, hands the ball off to Troy Stanford. And he's a D on an outside run. 11 on a D, gets no gain, 3rd down, 8 minutes remaining in this game. 3rd and 3 at the 13. At the 13-yard line of Kansas. Inside run against a run defense. So Marino takes the snap, drops back, hands the ball off to Sammy Smith. Is G a 2 run? He is not. Is he rated 0? He is not. So gets just 2 yards, and they're a yard short. And they're going to bring out Pete Stoyanovich for a 28-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it is good. So 7:15 remaining, the touchdown behind. And Stoyanovich will kick the ball off. He's going to kick it out of the end zone, and a touchback. So the Chiefs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. 7:15 remaining in this game. Buffalo await the winners. And currently, as it stands, they'll be going on the road, visiting this stadium in the conference championship, unless Miami can do something about it. So we've got an outside run against a safe defense. Steve DeBerg takes the snap, drops back, hands the ball off to Christian Okoye. Is E a 2 run? He is not. So the defender wrestles Okoye out of bounds for no gain. 2nd down and 10 at their own 20. Just a touchdown difference. Screen pass against a safe defense. DeBerg takes the snap, drops back, and he's looking to complete to Todd McNair. Is B a 2 pass? He isn't. So he'll get a 9-yard gain. 1 yard short at the 29-yard line. 3rd and 1 at the 29. Inside run against a run defense. DeBerg under the center, calling the signals, takes the snap, drops it back, hands it off to Christian Okoye. It's going to be an unusual result. And there's going to be no gain, as Okoye got the good quality. He doesn't, so Okoye will fumble. Is TA a 2 run? He's not, so it's going to be recovered by Miami, and Jeff Cross again already scored a touchdown and he's recovered the ball for Miami at the 29-yard line of the Chiefs. So renewed hope here for Dan Marino and his men. Screen pass against a safe defense. Marino takes the snap, drops back, looks to complete to Pharrell Edmonds. Is DC2 pass? He is. So it's knocked away and an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10, and we trail by 7. So we're using box A again. Medium pass against a pass defense. Marino takes the snap, looks for Tony Martin. Is EA a 2 pass? He is not. So it's double covered and incomplete unless Martin has the exceptional quality, and he doesn't, so it's incomplete. 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10, an outside run against a blitz. Marino takes the snap, hands the ball off to Sammy Smith, who is a on an outside run, 14 on an A. It's going to be 7 yards. It's not going to be enough. Down to 5 minutes, and it's 4th down, and they're going to bring Stojanovic out again for a 39-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. So 4:45 remaining, and there's just 4 points in the game. Stojanovic to take the kickoff. It's going to be a 57-yard kick down to the 8-yard line, where it will be returned by James Saxon. And he will return long. Gets a 29-yard return to the 37-yard line. 4 minutes 30 remaining. So the Chiefs lead by 4, 22-26, 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Leading by 4. We're going to use the D column. So inside run against a blitz. And so DeBerg takes the snap and hands the ball off to Christian Okoye. Is J a 2 run? He is not. So Okoye goes to the XR column. Is I a 2 run? He is not. No, he's not. So gets 8 yards down to the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 2. Inside run against a run defense. DeBerg takes the snap, drops back, hands the ball again to Christian Okoye. Is FB a 0 run? He is not. Smashes through the line and gets 5 yards up to the halfway line. And a 1st down, more importantly. 3:30 remaining in this game. The Dolphins took the field goal. Should they have taken the 4th down? Too late now. Let's see what happens. Screen pass against a pass defense. And we haven't had a penalty in this period at all. So 1st down and 10. DeBerg takes a snap, looking for Stephon Page. And it's completed, but there is no gain. So we're down to the final 3 minutes. 2nd down and 10. Game is on the line here. Inside run against a run defense. DeBerg with the ball, takes the snap, hands the ball off to Todd McNair, sorry. Is G or K a 0 run? No and no. So he's hitting the backfield, but manages to surge forward for 1 yard. 2:35 remaining. 2:30 remaining in this game. 3rd down and 9 at the Dolphins' 49-yard line. So it's going to be an inside run against a pass defense. DeBerg takes the snap, hands the ball off to Barry Word, who is a double A. So he gets 5 yards. It's not going to be enough, but it brings up the 2-minute warning, and we're coming into the 4th down. So the punter is going to come out. Brian Barker. Ball is snapped. It's going to be a long punt. It's going to be 53 yards. So it's going to kick it through the end zone, and they're going to bring it out to the 20 for a touchback. 1:55 remaining in this game. So we're down by 4 points, trailed by 4. So we're going to use box C. Marino needs to get them moving. Long pass against a pass defense. They need a touchdown. Marino takes the snap, looks for Troy Stratford. And it's going to be an unusual result. And it's going to be incomplete, but there is a penalty on the play. Pass interference, defense. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. 1st down, Miami. And that is 30 yards down the field at the halfway line. 1 minute 45 remaining. 1st and 10 at the halfway line. Long pass against a pass defense. They're going for it again. Stojanovic waiting in the wings for that extra point if it's needed, but Marino drops back and is looking for Tony Martin. Is GA a 0 pass? He is not. So they're going to go to the Y chart. Marino is a 2 on the Y. So it's going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10, 1:35 remaining in this game. Buffalo awaiting the winners. 2nd and 10, long pass against a pass defense. Marino takes the snap, drops back, looks again for Tony Martin. Is a 0 pass? He is not. He's rated 1. So it's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 10. It's going to be a short pass against a pass defense. Marino takes the snap, drops back. He's looking for Pharrell Edmonds. Is G a 2 pass? He is not. Is he rated 0? He is. So goes to the XS column. Pharrell Edmonds, 66, is the quarterback's greater than a 0, and it is. So he's going to go to the goal line, goal chart, 26. It's going to get a gain of 29 yards down to the 21-yard line, and Miami will use their first timeout. 1 minute 15 remaining in this game. Miami 1st down and 10 at the 21 of the Chiefs, needing a touchdown and an extra point to win this game. Touchdown will win it for them, just 4 points difference. Long pass against a pass defense. Marino takes the snap, drops back, looks for James Pruitt. 22. Long pass against pass defense. Let's get to the right page. So it could be an interception. but it falls incomplete. 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining. Second down and 10. Miami knocking on the door, need the touchdown. Long pass against a pass defense. Continuing with the passes, the long passes. Marino drops back. Again, looking for James Pruitt. He is a B quarterback. Completion on 14. It's going to be incomplete. 55 seconds. Third down and 10. Short pass against a pass defense. Marino takes the snap, drops back, looks for Troy Stratford. And again, it's going to be incomplete. We're down to the last 45 seconds of the game. 4th and 10. They've got to go for it. It's going to be a short pass against a pass defense. Marino takes the snap, drops back. He's looking for Jim Jensen. Is G a 2 pass? He is not. Is he a 0 pass? He is. And they're going to go to the XS column. Is F a 2 pass? He's not. He gets 15 yards. And a first down and a timeout called by Miami. It over, mate. Just throw it over. Throw it over the door. So back from the TV timeout. 35 seconds to go. First and goal at the 6. Miami, 1 timeout remaining. And I'm going back to the cards because we can't do anything. Well, it can be a short pass. A short pass against a pass defense. Short pass against a pass defense. Marino drops back, looks for James Pruitt. Unusual result. Going to be 6 yards and out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see if he's in for a touchdown. Actually, he's not. He's at the goal line. What's the flag? Illegal block on the offense. 15-yard penalty. Replay first down. So they were at the goal line, but the penalty has pushed them back to the 21-yard line. 25 seconds left in this game. First down and goal at the 21. Long pass against a pass. They need to get this. Marino takes the snap, drops back. Looks for Scott Schwedes. FB or GB, a 0 pass. Well, GB isn't and FB isn't. Quarterback runs, so Marino's going to take off. Home team and offense, no. So swarmed over, and he gets down to the 2-yard line, and they take their final timeout. Second down and goal at the 2. They've got to get the 2 yards or an incompletion to get one more play. So it's going to be a screen pass against a pass defense. The game is on the line here. Score wins it. Marino takes the snap, looking for Ferrell Edmonds. 31 is GA or CE, a 0 pass. GA is not. CE is not. And it's going to be incomplete. They get one more play. Third and goal at the 2. 5 seconds on the clock. and it is going to be a screen pass against a run defense. This is the game. Marino under center takes the snap, drops back, looks to pass to Ferrell Edmonds. Is a zero pass? They are not. Just out of reach, it's incomplete unless Edmonds has got the exceptional quality, and he hasn't, and the ball falls complete, and the whistle goes for the game. And the Kansas City Chiefs hold off to beat the Miami Dolphins by 26 points to 22 in this second of the AFC Divisional Championship matches. And so Miami will go home and Kansas City will host the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship game. So I hope you've enjoyed this finish. And the next game up will be the second NFC game, which is the New York Giants against the Chicago Bears for the right to play the San Francisco 49ers. But I hope you've enjoyed this game, and we will see you next time. Good night.